Live from New Delhi, you're watching DD India Live, India's voice to the world. I'm Mark Lynn. Namaskar. Coming up in the next 30 minutes. Prime Minister Modi unveils 34,200 crore rupees of projects in Gujarat. Maritime sector gets 7,870 crore rupees boost. Estonia, NATO denounce Russian air incursion. Moscow denies the claim. Trump warns of big trouble. And in cricket, Asia Cup Super 4 stage opens in a short while from now with a high-stakes clash between Sri Lanka and Bangladesh in Dubai. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is on a visit to the western Indian state of Gujarat. The Prime Minister took part in the Samruddha Se Samriddhi event and he unveiled development projects worth over 34,200 crore rupees. In a major boost to India's maritime sector, the Prime Minister inaugurated and laid the foundation stone for key projects related to the maritime sector worth over 7,870 crore rupees. In addition, Prime Minister Modi launched projects worth 26,300 crore rupees, marking a historic boost for the state's growth and also India's vision of Viksit Bharat. From green energy and solar power initiatives to new highways, LNG terminals, hospitals and super specialty facilities, these projects will ramp up infrastructure, empower farmers and improve healthcare. Speaking on the occasion, the Prime Minister highlighted that India's ports are the backbone of the nation's rise as a global maritime powerhouse. Further, the Prime Minister also said that for peace, stability and prosperity in the world, India should be self-reliant.
हमें ये बात हमेशा दोहरानी है, जितनी ज्यादा विदेशी निर्भरता उतनी ज्यादा देश की विफलता। विश्व में शांति, स्थिरता और समृद्धि के लिए दुनिया की सबसे बड़ी आबादी वाले देश को आत्मनिर्भर बनना ही होगा। हम दूसरों पर आश्रित रहेंगे तो हमारा आत्मसम्मान भी चोटिल होगा। 140 करोड़ देशवासियों के भविष्य को हम दूसरों पर नहीं छोड़ सकते।
Prime Minister Modi witnessed an exhibition held as part of the Samruddha Se Samriddhi event, and earlier Prime Minister Modi held a mega roadshow in Bhavnagar, where citizens came out in large numbers to welcome and shower him with flower petals. Prime Minister Narendra Modi virtually inaugurated the Mumbai International Cruise Terminal from Gujarat on Saturday, and this terminal is set to meet global standards. The Deputy Chairman of the Mumbai Port Trust, Adesh Titarmare, he spoke exclusively to DD India correspondent Yogesh Sheetal. Let's listen.
We have Adesh Titarmale, the Deputy Chairman of Mumbai Port Trust. Sir, as per the estimate, by 2041, roughly 4 million people are expected to be transported through this port, and out of which 3.2 million from Mumbai cruise terminal only. How you are prepared for the requirements that are likely to appear?
Yeah. See, India is a bright spot in the cruise tourism industry of the world, and Indians are cruising more frequently. They are cruising not only in India but outside India also. Cruise Bharat mission was launched in September 2024, and in continuation of that, Mumbai International Cruise Terminal, which is the largest cruise terminal of this country and the first to be run on PPP basis, was inaugurated today by Honorable Prime Minister of India. This cruise terminal is equipped to handle 10,000 passengers per day and 1 million passengers in 1 year.
Sir, we have seen the Global Maritime Summit also a few years back, and Samudra Malaya to Sagar Malaya to multiple events we have seen. How Mumbai Port Trust is seeing the vision of basically developed India that PM has also outlined multiple times. So coming to this particular sector, how do you see the preparations and how the contribution of this sector to the vision?
Yeah, very rightly said by you. In continuation of Global Maritime India Summit, this year Mumbai is again hosting India Maritime Week, which will be a week-long event to be held in the last week of October. And Mumbai Port is working very hard to fulfill the visions of Honorable Prime Minister of India under Cruise Bharat Mission, under MIV 2030, as well as Viksit Bharat Vision of 2047.
My last question, coming to that entire development in port sector particularly, 25 square feet things have been renovated and the new things. Could you please throw some highlights of the characteristics of new Mumbai Cruise Terminal?
Yeah, it is built in an overall area of 4,15,000 square feet, and it is built at a cost of 555 crore rupees. It is fully equipped to handle more than 10,000 passengers per day and 1 million passengers in a year. It has 72 counters for check-in as well as immigration facilities.
Thank you so much for talking to Doordarshan. So from the colonial footprints to new India hallmarks, the Mumbai Port Trust and the other ship builder sectors have gone through a tremendous change in the last few years, and currently we are witnessing a golden period of ship industry and particularly the entire maritime field. With my colleague Jitesh, I am Yogesh Kumar Sihal reporting from Mumbai for DD India.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi also undertook an aerial survey of the Dholera Special Investment Region, which is envisioned as a greenfield industrial city. This is built around sustainable industrialization, smart infrastructure and global investment. Prime Minister Modi also visited Lothal to review the progress of the National Maritime Heritage Complex and inspect the ongoing projects. Now, Prime Minister held a detailed review meeting with officials and an inspection of the work completed so far for the NMHC project, which aims to showcase India's maritime heritage at the historic Lothal site. The project is being developed at a cost of 4,500 crore rupees to celebrate and preserve India's ancient maritime traditions and serve as a centre for tourism, research, education and skill development. Achieving an important milestone in the Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train project, the undersea tunnel is being constructed beneath the creek between Mumbai and Thane. A crucial 4.8-kilometre section has achieved a breakthrough on Saturday. The Railways Minister, Ashwini Vaishnav, attended the Shilphata Tunnel breakthrough event. This is at the NHSRCL, I beg your pardon, site at Gansoli. So the Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train, it will reduce the time travel between Mumbai and Ahmedabad to 2 hours and 7 minutes. The tunnel forms part of the package C2 of the bullet train corridor. And the milestone follows several other civil and infrastructure developments which were completed over the recent months. The Railways Minister, Ashwini Vaishnav, he hailed the breakthrough of this new Austrian tunnelling method as an important milestone in the Ahmedabad-Mumbai bullet train project. The Union Minister asserted that the first section of the ambitious bullet train project will be operational by 2027.
इस प्रोजेक्ट के बनने से मुंबई अहमदाबाद बुलेट ट्रेन में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी का जो संकल्प है, उससे मुंबई से अहमदाबाद की यात्रा हम सब के लिए कंफर्टेबल 2 घंटे 7 मिनट की यात्रा हो जाएगी। 2 घंटे 7 मिनट में मुंबई में आराम से बैठो, अहमदाबाद में उतरो, अहमदाबाद से बैठो, मुंबई में उतरो, और रास्ते में बड़े बड़े शहर हैं, तो इन सारे के सारे शहरों की इकोनॉमी एक हो जाएगी और उसका एक बड़ा मल्टीप्लायर इम्पैक्ट होगा।
The Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal attended an event celebrating 10 years of the Make in India initiative. In an address, the minister said that over the past decade, Make in India has transformed various trade sectors.
As we are once again rededicating ourselves to the Make in India program, the Integrated State and City Logistics Plan, an initiative under the SMILE program, along with the ADB for 8 cities across 8 states, a lot of initiatives around cleanliness, around public health, around supporting the education infrastructure, sports, various initiatives across the country. The Make in India program has been given a huge thrust by the reforms in the GST, in the indirect taxation.
When he further said that India's trade with the UAE has surpassed $100 billion.
I think all this effort to promote the Make in India program has started yielding results. 9,000 plus people have registered for, have expressed their interest in taking up place in Bharatmart. We have crossed $100 billion bilateral trade between UAE and India after the FTA. And in this visit at the high-level task force on investments, we have reset our target that in the next 3 to 4 years, we will do $100 billion of non-oil, non-precious metal trade with the UAE.
India's Minister of State for Information Broadcasting and Parliamentary Affairs, Dr. L. Murugan, today released a book by Samir Kochar, the chairman of SCO, also the SCO group and the Reforms historian. The book is entitled Modinomics, A Journey of Inclusive Growth. It marks 25 years of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in public life and public office. It is a definitive account of his governance and economics philosophy, from Jandan to Ujjwala to Swachh Bharat to Digital India. It explores how millions were brought into the mainstream of development with speed and scale. Still to come here on DD India Live. The Trump administration imposes $100,000 annual fee on H-1B visas, threatening tech industry hiring. The US, UK and France block Pakistan and China's bid to label Balochistan Liberation Army as a terror group at the UN. You're watching DD India Live. I'm Mark Lynn. Here's our next story. Estonia has called for a consultation with other NATO members, and this is after Russian warplanes allegedly violated its airspace on Friday. 3 Russian MiG-31 fighter jets entered the Estonian skies without permission and remained there for a total of 12 minutes over the Gulf of Finland, and the move has triggered complaints of a dangerous new provocation from the EU and NATO, but Moscow has denied this. The Italian F-35 fighters attached to NATO's Air Force support system in the mission in the Baltic states were scrambled to intercept the Russian jets and warn them off. So the alliance chief, Mark Rutte, has praised the quick and decisive response. Sweden and Finland also scrambled rapid reaction aircraft. Estonia has immediately called for urgent talks with NATO allies, less than 2 weeks after Poland did the same after claiming an incursion by a wave of Russian drones. In response, Russia's defense ministry said that the MiGs were on a scheduled flight from Karelia on the border with Finland to an airfield in Kaliningrad enclave, which is surrounded by Lithuania and Poland. The statement said that during the flight, the Russian aircraft did not deviate from the agreed-upon route and did not violate Estonian airspace. Addressing the issue, the European Union's foreign policy chief, Kaja Kallas, has said that NATO must show no weakness and Russia is testing their patience.
We must show no weakness, because weakness is something that invites Russia to do more, and they are increasingly more dangerous not only to Ukraine but also to all the countries around Russia.
After the alleged airspace breach from Russia, Estonian Foreign Minister Margus Tashkna has called for a strong response. The Estonian government said that it was an unprecedentedly brazen incursion.
Now we need as well military planning for more capabilities, surveillance and also capabilities. But also it is very important that the NATO shows the unity amongst the membership, and also it's a very clear message to Putin that he cannot push the lines all the time. So 12 minutes violation, heavy violation of NATO airspace needs a solid response on political level and as well on practical level.
Meanwhile, the US President Donald Trump said that he would soon be briefed on reports that Russia had violated Estonia's airspace and made it clear that he was not pleased with the situation.
Russian jets entered Estonia's airspace today for 12 minutes. Do you see that as a threat to NATO?
Well, I'm going to have to look at it. They're going to be briefing me in a short while, so I'll let you know about it tonight or tomorrow. I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it when that happens. It could be big trouble, but I'll let you know later. They're going to brief me in about an hour.
Moreover, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky also called the alleged Russian incursion into Estonian airspace unacceptable, and he called it a new form of destabilization by Moscow. The French President Emmanuel Macron and the UK Defence Secretary John Healey strongly condemned the violation of Estonian airspace by Russian fighter jets. In a post on X, Macron called the incident another step in Russia's accumulation of provocations and irresponsible actions. Healey echoed similar concerns, stressing that such incursions undermine European security and stability. Both leaders reaffirmed their solidarity with Estonia, vowing continued vigilance against Russian provocations. Now, the incident adds to growing tensions between Moscow and Western allies. The Trump administration would now ask companies to pay $100,000 per year for H-1B worker visas, potentially dealing a big blow to the technology sector. Since taking office in January, Trump has kicked off a wide-ranging immigration crackdown, including moves to limit some forms of legal immigration. Trump's threat to crack down on H-1B visas has become a major flashpoint with the tech industry, which contributed millions of dollars to his presidential campaign. Now, critics of the program, including many U.S. technology workers, argue that it allows firms to suppress wages and sideline Americans who could do the jobs. White House Secretary has said that the move to reshape the H-1B visa program represents administration's most high-profile effort so far to rework temporary employment visas.
What this proclamation will do is raise the fee that companies pay to sponsor H-1B applicants to $100,000. This will ensure that the people they're bringing in are actually very highly skilled and that they're not replaceable by American workers. So it'll protect American workers, but ensure that companies have a pathway to hire truly extraordinary people and bring them to the United States.
Actor Mohanlal will receive the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award at the 71st National Film Awards on September 23rd. Known for his versatility and dedication, Mohanlal's remarkable cinematic journey inspires generations. The Dada Saheb Phalke Award is recognized as India's biggest honor in the film industry. And Deepika is joining us with more on this. Deepika, can you just put more context into this? Tell us a little bit more about Mohanlal's achievements and, throw light on why he is an iconic Indian cinema actor. Sorry.
Right, that's right. Good evening, Mark. Well, on the recommendation of Dada Saheb Phalke Award Selection Committee, the Government of India has announced that Mohanlal will be conferred with the prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke Award for the National Film Awards, which will be celebrated in this month. This is the 71st edition of National Film Awards 2023. Now, the legendary actor, director, and he's also a producer, has been honored for his iconic contribution here. And also, the ministry said that his unmatched talent, versatility, and relentless hard work has, set this golden standard in the Indian film industry. Now, if we talk about Mohanlal, he's won National Film Awards 5 times. One for the Best Actor for his performance as Bharat 1991. His second one came in the year 1999 for One of Assassam. His third award, National Award, came again in the year 1999 and which he won for the best film. And he was also awarded the Jury Special Award for Series in the year 1989. And then he went on to bag another national award in 2017, 2016. In the year 2016, he won 2. So in all, he's so far bagged 5 national awards. And not only this, he was also chosen as the most popular Carolite by a survey conducted by Deccan Chronicle back in the year 2011. And if you talk about his contributions, he's had his box office hit with Doordarshan as well on the movie. Both of them did together. And before that, he was also honored with Padma Shri Award in the year 2001 and Padma Bhushan in the year 2019 for his relentless contribution to the film industry. So keeping in mind all these awards that he has been confirmed straight from the year 1989 till date, this has been decided by the awards committee that he will be chosen for the Dada Saheb prestigious award committee itself.
Thank you very much, Deepika, for those inputs. Now, moving on, the Indian cinema is creating waves at the 30th edition of the Busan International Film Festival. There's a lot in store for India as the country is participating with over 10 films in the biggest film festival in Asia, some say. Jaya Sinha caught up with the Trade Commissioner, ITA, Ferdinando Guili, who heaped praise on the Indian film industry.
We are at the launch of Bharat Pavilion at the Asian Content and Film Market here in Busan Film Festival, and I'm joined by Mr. Guili. He's a trade commissioner. He's from Italy and here it posted in Seoul. Tell us how you feel about Indian movies are popular around the world. So we're looking for a lot of co-productions and selling our content around the world. What do you have to say about it?
I think India is one of the global players in this industry since many years already very well established, but as a movie industry worldwide is changing very fast, so I think there is a need of more cooperation to develop new contents for the global audience, and I think India can play a very important role, possibly together with Italy and Korea as well. We are in Korea, so of course our focus is about Korea now, but movie industry is really international, and more cooperation, more exchange of contents will also enhance more cultural contamination. And India is a cultural superpower, like I feel also Italy it is, so we should cooperate more together.
Have you able to watch any Indian movies? We are high on culture, we are high on emotional content. Do you think how we resonate with the global audience?
I think, I was exposed to the Indian movies since already 20 years ago, especially when I was living in China. And at that time, the Bollywood was getting very popular. So since then, I have been always impressed about the Indian movie, in the Indian cinema. And I like it. Also, I like the approach, which is more, I think I feel more closer to the Italian style, the Italian, soul. And I think in the future, I repeat, India for sure has to play a leading role in the world for this.
Thank you so much for talking to us. So as Mr. Goyali said, India is the cultural superpower, and the kind of the changes we right now see in movie industry, India is surely going to lead the way. With camera person Shiva, this is Jaya Sinha reporting for DD India from Busan.
Well, the stage is set for the Super Fours in the Asia Cup 2025. Sri Lanka is meeting Bangladesh in Dubai. Charit Asalanka's men, they topped Group B with 3 straight wins, defeating Bangladesh, Hong Kong and Afghanistan while thriving in the chases. And Nisanka has been their batting mainstay, and also he made 2 50s. And Kusal Mendes and Kamil Mishara, they have also provided valuable support. Bangladesh is inconsistent so far. They've sneaked through with the Super 4 with, after Sri Lanka's win over Afghanistan. But the skipper Liton Das will look for better support from Saif Hassan and some of his other players. In the head-to-head, so, in fact, in the head-to-head, Sri Lanka take the edge, in fact, winning 13 of the 21 times that they have faced Bangladesh. That's all we have in this edition of DD India Live. Let's know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those of you on the go, get the latest news and updates from India and across the world on the DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code and download it now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Mark Lynn. From all of us here, thanks very much for watching DD India Live. Namaskar.